Good day, YouTubers. Time for a spot of royalty. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Meghan Markle wants to raise the baby vegan, gender neutral, and the last I hear, she wants to have a home birth. There's conflicting stories. Either a home birth or have this baby at a public hospital, not in the Lindo wing. She doesn't want to use the Queen's doctors, who Alan Forthing and Guy Thorpe Beston, the royal gynos, who delivered all of Kate and William's 3 children. That just seems very irresponsible. Okay, so let's read. The Queen steps in. Meghan and Harry's royal baby will not be a vegan. Okay, so Meghan made a proclamation. She says, oh, I'm going to raise my baby vegan. And then Queen Elizabeth immediately denies it. The Crown immediately denies it. And that's the pattern that's formed. Meghan will make a statement, we're going to go vegan, we're going to raise our baby gender neutral, and then the Crown and the Queen immediately issue a statement denying it. That's the new pattern. Okay, as her due date edges closer, and she's like 41 weeks now, okay, where's this baby? The Duchess of Sussex has made it abundantly clear she's shunning royal childbirth traditions. Now it seems Meghan Markle also has some very specific lifestyle choices in mind for her baby once it's born. Meghan wants her baby to be raised a vegan, reveals a palace insider. But according to royal sources, the Queen is outraged by the 37-year-old latest New Age notion. With Her Majesty 92 well known for her love of hunting, it's been the palace's prized sport for hundreds of years. Bringing up a child in the Windsor household who eats only plant-based foods really goes against the royal grain. The Queen won't have it, a source tells Woman's Day. It's created tense discussions between Meghan and Harry, who doesn't want to upset his grandmother. He's hoping Meghan will settle once the baby comes, and he's putting this latest polarizing idea down to heightened emotions while being pregnant. That would suggest that women are perhaps different than men. You're not allowed to suggest that. Okay, Harry and Meghan officially, they just moved into Frogmore Cottage in early April, where it is understood a gender-free vegan nursery was created for the new baby. Gender-free. Okay, Meghan plans to give birth in the public-funded Frimley Park Hospital. Really? Closer to their home at Frogmore Cottage instead of royal favorite St. Mary's Hospital Lindo wing. That's just unbelievable. She's also hiring a doula, D-O-U-L-A, instead of a midwife, and plans to engage her lifelong practice of yoga to help during labor. I've never heard the word doula before, okay? I'm not uneducated. I'm also not an expert in things like this, but I've never heard that word. I don't even, I'm going to have to look up what a doula is. I have some idea. All right, let's look at the Queen and Meghan. Is the Crown and the Queen and Meghan with this vegan, gender-neutral stuff? Is the Queen going to, how does the Queen feel about this? What's going on with the Queen? What's going on with Meghan overall? How much pushback is there? Is the Queen going to take a firm hand? Is she going to let Meghan run with it? Because ultimately the Queen and the Crown have greater rights to this child than Meghan does. This is a royal baby. If we were not living in the crazy age where we live now, where there's divorce, there would just simply be no issue. Okay, but if Meghan leaves, if she divorces or separates, the baby stays with the crown. They get custody of the baby. Okay, and this only comes into play nowadays in our current iteration of culture, which is probably going to collapse soon enough. Okay, Queen and Meghan. Queen. Queen always shows so stable and strong. Meghan. Okay, what's going on with the Queen versus Meghan? Queen, Meghan. Okay, let's start with Meghan here. We got Mother Earth in the middle. She's officially the mother. Whether you believe this is done, the baby's coming via surrogate. She is assigned the task of mother, raise the child. Hamster wheel, the long game. Hamster wheel can be a trip overseas or the work card. You get up and do the same thing every day. Hand in hand, many hands. This adds 22, 28, 7 spades. Veil. Okay, veil can be secrets. Veil can actually be the baby comes through the veil, out of the womb, through the veil. So the mother, Meghan, is going to be with this baby every day. There's a lot of people involved, but she's just going to work her agenda. She's going to work her agenda. She's the one with primary custody over the child, primary physical custody. She's raising the child, so she's going to do what she wants. Okay, even though there's many other people involved. That's what this is showing. You know, day by day, step by step. She's going to do what she wants to do. Okay, and there's no malice, there's no anything. She's just, this is what she's going to be doing. Okay, so the Queen, we have the finger of God, Trinity, everyone working together, imposed from the outside, and cornucopia, everything. 15 and 3, 18, 5 diamonds. Jacob's ladder, step by step. So step by step, she's going to impose her will in all things. And she's going to work everything together, imposing her will in all things. So the Queen feels that she is absolutely in charge. She's not concerned at all. She's going to work everything and everyone. And there's a lot of people involved. She's got a lot of people on the case. A lot of people constantly there. Meghan feels that there's not a power struggle here. Interestingly, I'm not seeing spades. I'm not seeing a power struggle. The Queen feels that she's just simply in charge. Okay, the Queen is going to get this done the way she wants it done. Meghan feels that she's raising the child day by day, step by step, moment by moment, even though there's many other people involved, and she is secretly going to do what she wants. So her will, she feels that her will be, and this is the game that she's playing with Harry a lot. Because I looked at, is she doing domination magic on Harry? This reading is coming up. I asked if she's doing domination magic on Harry, and what I found was that she's very actively working the situation personally, and that's what she's doing here. She's very actively, constantly, she's going to be in constant and relentless contact with this baby, and that's very powerful. Okay, that's called mothering. That's called fathering. That's okay. And here we have roadblock and mustard seed. This is the only spade showing. Mustard seed and this is 6, which is 2 diamonds. Diamond ring connection blocked, and this is the only conflict card we're showing. Messages blocked. So the Queen immediately denied her plans of vegan and gender neutral. Messages blocked. that seems like what's showing here in the shadow. Meghan makes proclamations and the Queen immediately denies it. Okay. Is Harry on board with this plan? Or is he a passenger? Let's just look at Harry and Meghan. Okay, is he like, oh yeah, vegan, gender neutral, that's a great idea? Or is he like, what Meghan wants, Meghan gets, and there's just nothing I can do about it? So let's look at Harry and Meghan. Is he on board for this plan? Or is he more of a passenger? Is she really, I don't know. What's his level of because he's the man, he's supposed to be leading, and she takes a more active management position. Both positions are absolutely essential and irreplaceable. But there needs to be a balance in the relationship, of course. Otherwise, things don't work. So Harry and Meghan, is Harry taking a back seat, or Harry, Meghan? Oh, very interesting. And her side adds 33. Okay, we can see that. This is very interesting. Okay, so is Harry on board with the plan, or is he more like a passenger? Are they together in this? They're a couple, they're married. He's actually in the more powerful position. He should be. Okay, although I don't think that's the created situation. So what's going on here in Meghan's side? She's showing as executioner, dictator. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. Executioner does not consult anyone. Executioner just does whatever they want. Okay, cup overflowing, super emotional, the most emotional card. Okay, playing the emotion card. These are really opposites. Inheritance, mine. This is established. Okay, it's by right. It's an entitlement. Okay, and this adds 33, 9 hearts. She is absolutely a dictator, and she's manipulating him by emotions, and it's everything. It's all her way. That's what this is showing. It's all Meghan's way. And there's just nothing to discuss, and she's going to act like a victim and very upset if you question anything. Okay, that's what she's doing to Harry. What's going on with Harry? Harry is showing as a child, a player. Jacks are children. Jacks are juveniles. They're immature. Hightower, yes. He's got the S card. This adds yes. Okay, official, key events, childish. 29, 8 hearts. 8 hearts is water into wine. That is a birth card. Okay, he's like a child along for the birth. A child along for the official birth, and this is a really big event in his life. He's like a child. Meghan is absolutely dictating everything, and she won't accept even a suggestion or a comment from Harry. He's just along for the ride like a child. He's along for the ride like a child, and he's not even allowed to say anything. She's really just got an absolute iron grip of control on him. Interesting. So she's not going to hear anything, any kind of objection from Harry. She's not even going to hear she's not going to hear an objection. She's not going to hear a suggestion. Maybe we should do this. They're not together in these plans. This is all Meghan. Okay, the vegan, the gender neutral. This is all Meghan's idea. And Harry just has nothing to say about it. He's like a little baby. He's like a little kid, just along for the ride. And that's why he's always looking so unhappy and serious in all the photographs now. He's just not like a happy person. Okay, and under a circumstance like this, you can start to make the argument that Harry is like an abused spouse. Okay, is this baby going to be raised vegan? Because that's kind of, I mean, your baby, it's a human life made in the image of God. Your baby is not in a science experiment. Okay, if you want to be vegan on the weekend, during the week and murder on the weekends, you can do that. That's your body, Meghan. Okay, and whoever. But you doing that to your child needs proper nutrition, and if you're not giving your child proper nutrition for any reason at all, that's child abuse. Okay, so is this baby going to be raised vegan? Okay. This wanted to come out. Okay. I have to write my questions down. So we have the Queen and Meghan. We have Harry and Meghan. Raise vegan. Okay, so I wanted to see in the raise vegan thing, I wanted to see if there's conflict cards. There's 2 spades, a lot of conflict, and broken chalice. 3 blackbirds, broken chalice, incubus, succubus. Fence sitter wanted to come out, so I put it out. And then there's roses. This is sweet virtue signaling, putting a face on it. Reacting, not acting. Okay, reacting and putting a face on it. She's trying to see how this will play. 8, 11, 3 clubs, 3 blackbirds. Will this child be raised vegan? Broken chalice, no. That's a no. An ace of spades here would be no. No, this is, 6s are relationship. This is just selfishness. No, this is just selfish talking. Selfish talking and actions. No, this is just selfish talking and actions. How interesting that the cards would read like that. I would never say that. The cards just said that. This is just selfish talking and acting and virtue signaling. Selfish behavior, selfish. She's just being selfish. And it's virtue signaling. And she's just trying to see how this plays in Hollywood. Interesting. It's interesting how harsh the cards want to be here. Is this baby going to be raised gender neutral? Okay, is the Queen going to allow this baby to be raised gender neutral? Because again, I don't want to insert myself into it, but I mean, goodness, that just seems like a really terrible idea. Girls are girls, boys are boys. What's wrong with that? How can there be anything wrong with a boy being a boy? And they're only going to attack the boys. Okay? They're going to try to make this girl raised as a boy, and they're going to try to make the boy raised as a girl. It's just, okay. Is the Queen going to allow this baby to be raised gender neutral? Okay, 4-leaf clover, crossroads, karmic shift, butterfly. We got the 2 jokers. Both jokers showed up. Okay, this is transformation. This is a big change. There's going to be a big change in transformation. And crossroads is 2 different directions or a change of path. Okay, change. And 4-leaf clover is very opportunistic and taking things as they come. 9, 3 hearts, roses. Okay, so this virtue signaling, there's going to be a big change to this. Is the Queen going to allow the baby to be raised gender neutral? No, there's going to be a big change, and it's going to this situation is going to transform and change radically from where it is right now, and they're going to take a different path, and she's just going to work it. 4-leaf clover, she's just going to work it as it comes. So she's the queen here is going to impose her will in all things. She's going to work all the people. There's a whole bunch of people involved. 3 diamonds is mirroring 6 diamonds. She's going to work the people and the situation, everyone and everything in the situation as it comes up, and she's going to manifest all the changes that she wants. So that baby's not going to be raised gender neutral, irregardless of what Meghan wants or thinks. Okay, my battery went out. Why is Meghan shunning the Queen's doctors? Because this just seems very irresponsible. Why is Meghan shunning the Queen's doctors? Because they birthed all 3 of the Cambridge children from Kate. Why is she shunning the Cambridge, the royal doctors? Cross came out upside down. Oh, that's so interesting. Because all, you know, I don't shuffle so things come out upside down. Okay. Why is Meghan shunning the royal doctors? Cross upside down. Cornerstone. Strength. 11 and 11. 22. 6 diamonds. Hand in hand. Ruler. The cross is the permanent relationship. Cross upside down is actually a satanic symbol. It is a satanic symbol. And you will see Satanists wear the cross upside down as a satanic symbol. Why are they wearing the cross? Because that's the only symbol that matters. Okay? Just saying. They're not going to... Just saying. Okay? Why are all these people always talking about Jesus Christ? Well, there's a reason. Okay? Because he really matters. That's why. Okay, so... And he really matters. Okay. So, strength, cornerstone, ruler. Against the royal permanent thing. Really just turning the royal thing upside down, and the cornerstone and the strength. This actually says she's just rejecting tradition. This is a rejection of strong and rooted tradition and royal protocol. It's a very strong rejection of royal tradition and protocol. Why the heck is she going to do that? Because it is her job, it is Kate's job, it is William's job, it is Harry's job to celebrate all of these things. Okay, I'm going to stop there because we can just go on and on and on. And I'm running out of cards. Okay, let's review. The Queen and Meghan. Okay, vegan, gender neutral, home birth, all these things. What's going on with the Queen? The Queen is going to impose her will. She's going to use everything. She's going to get her way in everything, step by step. And she's not concerned at all. She's not rattled at all. There's no conflict here. She's the Queen and you're not. Okay? And that's what that is showing. Meghan believes she's going to win by being constantly... the hamster wheel, you do it every day, you're there all the time. By being in constant contact with the child, she's going to win. She's going to be able to get her way by being in constant contact with the child, irregardless of how many people are there. And this is her secret intention, 7 spades. There is a conflict card showing up. It's very interesting. It's not showing conflict between the Queen and Meghan. They don't have words. No one's storming around the palace screaming at each other. Meghan and the Queen are not screaming at each other. The Queen is not raising her voice. She's always sweet to Meghan. She's very regal. She's very put together, very polite, very regal, but she gets her way. Okay, Meghan and Harry might be screaming at each other. She might be screaming at all the servants, and they're all quitting. Okay, but Meghan and the Queen are not screaming at each other ever. There's no words being exchanged between the Queen and Meghan. And Meghan believes she's got everything under control. The Queen absolutely has everything under control. And here's the only conflict card. And this roadblock mustard seed, the message is, as soon as it comes out of Meghan's mouth, the Crown issues a statement. No, no vegan. Nope, no gender neutral. Nope, no. Whatever she says, they just reject it immediately now. And that's just the pattern, which is interesting and brilliant. Okay, Harry and Meghan. Okay, is Harry on board or is he a passenger? Meghan is an absolute dictator. She's controlling him by emotions. And this is what keeps coming up. She's not going to hear anything from Harry at all. She's not taking suggestions. There's going to be no discussion. She's going to do exactly what she wants and only what she wants. And that's how it's going to be. What Meghan wants, Meghan gets. And she's controlling him by playing the fragile flower who's on the edge of reason. You know, she's Bridget Jones on the edge of reason, and she's going to hurt herself or, you know, that's what this 10 Cups is about. Okay, and all of this is her right because she's a duchess. Okay, Harry is showing as a child. He's a passenger. The key is he's just like a child. And all this official, and this adds 8 hearts, the official birth. He's very excited about this, but he's just a passenger. He's just like a child. And that's disturbing. They're not acting like a couple. She's a dictator. She's absolutely dictating everything to Harry. And with regard to these things, and maybe everything, but she's absolutely just dictating everything to Harry, which is very disturbing. Is this child, let's see, gender neutral. Okay, is this child going to be raised vegan? No, this is just selfishness. These are selfish actions, just selfish actions and virtue signaling. No. The 2 spades is a no. 2 spades here is a no. Ace of spades here is a no. No, this is not going to happen. This child is not going to be raised vegan. The Queen is in control. It's just virtue signaling and reacting. Okay. Will this child be raised gender neutral? Well, initially, okay, the room probably was painted with tones of gray and white and Borg, and no pinks or blues. But this is change. Opportunistically change. Of the virtue signaling. This virtue signaling is going to be changed opportunistically over time, and it's going to completely change. Everything about this is going to change. And butterfly is a transformation, but it's also very light and sweet. So every opportunity, the Queen is going to work everything together. So each opportunity, she's not going to miss any opportunity. She's going to change this, she's going to change that, she's going to change that. And before you know it, before Meghan knows it, all of that's going to be changed. There's going to be no gender neutral here. That's not going to happen. Okay, if that's a girl, and maybe it is. If that's a girl, it's going to be a girl. If that's a boy, it's going to be a boy. Okay, why is Meghan shunning the royal doctors? Meghan keeps showing as a devil. She shows as a devil. She shows as executioner cross. I do find the cross upside down. This is the only reading I've ever had where the cross shows upside down. That is a satanic symbol. Okay, she keeps showing as the devil, someone who's very selfish and hurtful. This is like the devil. She is, yeah. And I think we should read it like that. This is a rejection of the firmly rooted royal structure and history. This is a rejection, but it's selfish, it's childish, and it's evil. This cross upside down is an evil symbol. It is a symbol of evil. It's like it's like evil for the sake of evil. It's not planned. It's not like there's no plan behind it. There's no big scheme. There's no thoughtfulness behind it. It's just rejecting and flaunting royal protocols for the sake of flaunting royal protocols. And that's what this says. She may be getting kind of desperate. She may be getting angry, and this may actually be lashing out. She may actually be lashing out to reject these doctors, because it's that's very terrible idea. I mean, anything can happen with the birth of a baby, and women do die in childbirth. So you have the best doctors in the world. Oh, no. I want a doula. Yeah, it's just, anyway. Yeah, so I actually believe that she's not the one who's actually pregnant. So she's not in danger. She's just rejecting the royal protocols and standards. So she's not actually putting herself in danger, because if she was in danger, she would have all these things. Okay, she would have the best doctors and the best hospital and everything the best. Okay, but it's not her. She's not at risk. And that's what's going on. And this is just a poke in the eye of the royal family. This is literally just a poke in the eye. That's your royalty today. I'm Joseph Magi, author of Playing Card Divination, Fortune Telling, the Magi Method. Find the book worldwide on Amazon and Kindle and paperback versions. Find the full color card deck used here on Etsy/Magi Method. Please feel free to like, share, subscribe, and comment.